Hi, this is Lily from Wanderlust. In this video we'll show you how we converted our van into a camper van, or in other words, how we went from that to that. We hope you will learn a lot from this video, and for more information you can always check our blog wanderlust.com or follow us on Instagram. Alright, so yesterday what did we do? We removed everything which was in the van, so all the plywood, all the protection, really everything. Then we started to run all our wires, so that's for the fan, that's for the light, everything, all our wires are 1.5 wires, and they are coming here, which will be our battery. We also installed the solar panel, as you can see in the blog, and we will install the fan a bit later. We started the installation, so we use Celotex 50 for the walls and Celotex 25 for the ceiling, and then we came with expanding foam, expanding all around. Okay, so for the floor, we were thinking about doing Celotex 25 and then putting some ply on top. We changed our mind. We decided to keep the floor as it was because it's pretty clean finish. And so we also installed 2 windows in our van, so it was not too difficult. We bought the windows from Van Pimp in the UK, so we just had to drill a hole here to cut the hole, then to put some painting and some adhesive. You can see everything in the blog anyway, it's a bit more explained. Yesterday we almost completed the insulation, so on top of the Celotex and the expensive foam we are putting now some aluminum foil. So unfortunately I ordered the wrong one, so we sent one side foil, so it's better to get 2 sides, but well, we have to keep going. So we tried to put the aluminum tape everywhere at the junction, but we were running out of it, so we just used just duct tape at the end. We marked all the beams here, all the reinforcement of the van with masking tape, so we know where to stick our cladding. We also starting to put the ventilation fan. Unfortunately it started to rain, so we had to stop, but we will keep going today. The last thing is, here we want to have a kind of a door, just an opening to go from the sitting area, the driving area to the living area. We don't really know how we'll do it yet, but I'm sure we'll figure it out soon. So we're just doing the insulation around, probably cutting a hole today here, and then figure out how we'll do. This is day 4. So today we did the cladding. In order to do the cladding, we did some reinforcement behind. The reinforcement is directly screwed to the metal of the van. To do the cladding, we used some 9mm pine wood cladding. We glue it together with some wood adhesive to reinforce the structure, and then we use some wood screws directly screwed to the reinforcement. We also did the ceiling. We used some 6mm ply. This is quite good because it's bending easily, so we can have a nice curve in the ceiling. Hey, this is day 5. So today we did the structure of the wardrobe, of the kitchen and of the bed. So to do the structure we used some 35 by 35mm studs that we screwed together, and we screwed it to the reinforcement of the van. We also used some wood adhesive in between to reinforce the whole thing. So if we have a quick look to the kitchen, it's a very standard kitchen because we have a 600mm worktop and it is 900mm high. So in the kitchen we will have a fridge here. It has to be on the left side because we have the wheel popping out, and then we will have a sink and a hob. So yesterday we also fixed LED lights. We fixed 3 of them. They are quite small, but hopefully will be bright enough. And that's us. We are done with our 5 days of work, ready for some rest. We have to come back to work, but we will be back working on the van in 2 weeks time. Hey, we are back after 2 weeks of break. So today we did the bed. We did a L sofa slash bed. So it's in 3 parts. The first part is a fixed part. So we build a lid we can remove to access some storage and replace. Then the second part is in 2 parts. So there is one fixed and one which is moving. So you can see it's sliding. So we have a proper bed, 140 by 200, sorry. Alright. And so this part is also lifting to access storage under. Go. So here we can access more storage. We'll probably have the batteries on the left side, and here probably our camping gear. Another day working in the van. Today we focus on the top cabinet. So same as usual, we screw the structure to the metal, one beam there, one beam under, and then thanks to some steel angle, we just hold the rest of the structure, and then we put some 6mm ply on top and for the divider. So we created a small compartment to access easily from outside. So we created a door, and so you can access instead of using this one. And finally we also did the wardrobe. We closed it with some 6mm ply, did the shelf, 6mm ply too, and the divider. Another day working on the van. Today our friend Richard helped us to build this small cabinet. So this is great because it's unfolding, so you can actually use it to work on the computer or as a small table. So we just use these 3 inches. So it's great. We also did the cladding there and there. Obviously we had to go back about 10 times 2 weeks to get some more material. It's never ending. And now we need to focus on the doors. So we have a lot of doors to build, so I guess that's the next challenge. So we did all the doors, so the top cabinet doors and the wardrobe doors. To do the doors we use some cladding to match the old pan. So we just use the cladding, and with 4 buttons in the frame, just we do it directly to the cladding, and then we put a small magnet there in order to hold it when it's closed. And we also did all the battery stuff. So we have 2 batteries which are 170 ampere each. So we have our charge controller, our fuse box, and so all that is linked to the solar panel. So we are charging a bit, so far so good. Well, we have still some problem with some missing parts, but it will come and hopefully will work at the end. For more information you can have a look in the blog. You can find the drawings and stuff like that. So the last update on our progress, so what we did the last few days, a few things. We did the paint, so we used some waterproof white paint. We put a few coats. So why waterproof? Because here it will be our shower, nice shower. And then we also did the window frames. So today we are focusing on the finishing of the cladding. So the idea is to have kind of oldish, whitish finish. So to do so, first a cup of tea, black tea. So I try to have strong black tea to apply on the wood. It's not for the color, it's just for the chemical reaction. And then we will put some like a mix we did before. So it's a mix of vinegar and steel wool. And at the end we will just put some white paint. So let's see how it goes. It will be a surprise, so we're just going for it. Okay, so we are done with the tea, and now I'm applying our little mixture of steel wool and vinegar. They don't smell really good, but it's working. So for sure it's like turning black. It's actually quite dark, but well, let's see. So as you can see, the painting is done. So we are really happy about the results. So what we did is we just applied a last layer of white paint. All the cabinets are secured, so it's very easy system. You turn and you can open. Here we go. So nothing can fall out. And we also have a nice mattress. We bought it in IKEA, so it's 10 centimeters thick, and it's 2 meters by 140. So it's a real bed, so that's great. So what is amazing is it was already a mattress made for sofa, so nothing to do on this one, and then we can just pull out as you saw before, and then yeah, we have a proper bed, so good times here. We also finished the door, so it's a door to go to the cockpit area, so you lift it up like that. We put our logo on it. We are quite happy about the result. And the last thing we did is the curtains. So we did all the curtains everywhere. It was quite difficult, took us a bit of time, but sometimes with magnets, sometimes with just staple gun. Welcome to our new kitchen. So this is a beast. So here we have the tap, which is connected to the 70 liters water tank, which is under the bed. What is good is we took a pull-out tap, so we can have a shower outside. Quite useful. We have a round sink, which is big enough to do the dishes, but not too big to not take all the space. So we still have some space to work, to cook a bit. We have a nice hob with 3 burners. It's probably overkill, but we like the design of it, so we just took this one. And so the hob is connected to the gas bottle. You can find more details on the blog. We also have a fridge. So it's a 3-way fridge. So it's working on 12 volts on gas and on 240 volts. And as you can see, we also put the flooring down. So for the flooring we used some laminate floor, which is cheaper, easier to install and easier to clean. So all good, we are really happy about the result too. So that's us, done with the van. Now it's time to relax. We hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.